What you like, baby?
Welcome back to our channel, Conway's Family Farm, and we're building our septic tank. So we sank it down almost 6 feet, 1.8 metre. Now I don't know if this will work on camera, but we're much lower than the surrounding area. I don't know if you can really get a gist of that with the pile of muck there. But we drop around 5 to 6 feet from the back of the land. So we're hoping we can lay the pipes across the top and then just cover them over, or even trench them in on the surface. And we're hoping we can just run the pipes over the ground and then just protect them, case over them. But around the marquee motorbike areas where we're thinking to put a well, and that well we'll use to irrigate all the crops, and the fish water should be heavily mineralised coming out the ground rather than the rainfall water. Hopefully all the rainwater we capture we can use for showering and household stuff. So one consideration was to mount the mixer on the back of the truck, mix from the middle of the truck, and then pour off the back end and have the truck backed up towards the septic tank, and just have it run down the chute and straight in. The lads didn't fancy it, probably didn't fancy lifting it up there, to be honest, for the sake of maybe 4 mixes.
What are you doing? Is it heavy? Oh dear. You can do it, baby. You know that will be good in that? In there? That one in there, the flat one. Tina! What are you doing? Tina, nilagay niya dun.
Another concrete pour underway. We'll do a bit of running with this one. Get him some, Alex. Perfect weather for doing concrete in the Philippines. It's about 25 degrees, just feel quite humid, but the sun is not on your back, and the humidities can be draining over the day if you don't get the salts back in your system, but the sun can be torturous if you don't get shade. And the boys haven't even put the tarp back up today, that's how happy they are with the cloud cover. So we're pumping the septic tank out again after the overnight water is drained down into it, and the water is very, very clear. It's coming out the hose. Leave that bucket set in the middle and try and make it a bit deeper than everything else. Get in and
Ayan.
push it in.
Push mo daw, kuya. Push down mo.
Push it in. Get it stuck in the mud. Stone it out. So what you want when you finish the first hollow block, if it's just above the concrete, that's perfect, yeah. Because on the concrete we'll put some cement, put the block. Yeah. So if you're more or less say, here's the hollow block that's in there now.
Yeah.
About, you want to end, when you put, we want about that. It's going to be about the same height as that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kuya, yung hollow block daw, same height lang, ay nakababa na. Nasa gitna.
So then we're going to put some stone. We'll put some stone, we'll put the hollow block.
Oh, yeah, paglagay, di ba, lalagyan mo ng graba yan. Tapos paglagay mo ng hollow block, kapantay niyan, nasa gitna. Oo, kapantay dapat.
So on this side we'll just put down a bed of cement. We need to put some stones, and then we need to put the block. Yeah. Pass the pump. Go back to you, mate.
Isa pa rin eh.
Yeah, yeah. Alex, mind your head.
Kuya, kuya.
Alex, don't do it. See if we can get that pump set in the middle. Yeah. bit deeper. See if you can make a hole and put the pump in the middle.
Kuya, sa gitna?
Yeah, and the bucket. The pump and the bucket. See if you can get it in the middle, deep down.
Get it overnight?
We'll leave the pump in there, yeah. We'll just pump it out again in the morning. No one's going to nick the pump out of there, are they? Yeah, stick the pump in that now and just work it in. So that'll take the water down, that'll keep the water nice and low.
Wow. This was your concern, no, when they did the septic tank on the front of the house?
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't have collapse.
No, they didn't have clay though either, they didn't have all that water. It hit the roofs and ran on the gutters and went and got diverted. This is the lowest point on the land, so all the water's running here.
So guys, ingat kayo ha, kuya, baka matabunan ka, baka magdire-diretso eh. Naman mga
Good morning from the Conway family farm. Pleased to report Tino is back to full health after his attempts to jump out the moving vehicle last week and then catching a dose of parvo. He's in full puppy spirits, chasing around, playing, wanting lots of cuddles. Septic tank build for the pigs and goats is ongoing and going well. Course 6 going on today, connection between the two chambers. Course 7, connection to the outbuildings. The water being pumped out is being used to hydrate our concrete slab for the tilapia ponds. The chickens are doing well. They've all adapted very well from their caged environment to, although they're not free range just now, they're certainly not caged anymore. Moving around. Yesterday we picked around 5-6 eggs out in the morning, and in the evening we found 25 eggs plus one broken, all in the same spot, piled up ready. And again this morning another one in that spot there. Oh, Nanai, that's mum in Tagalog, and that's my mother-in-law, has cleared this area here. We've got quite a bit going down there. I couldn't tell you what's in it at the minute. I haven't been told in the last 48 hours, so I've forgotten. But we're going to start planting again. So we're thinking in there to plant corn, bean and squash together. Put some more polyculture combinations and start filling this area. Water is very clear coming out of the well. Coming out of the septic tank. Speaking of the well, it's half done. So we had discussions with the well guys, agreed a price, agreed the pipe size, which was 2 inch, an inch and a half, sorry. So the well guys managed to get 2.5 pipes down at 2 3/4 inch to line the borehole, and then they requested that we go and buy a pump so they can test the water quality so they know how far to drill the pump. So once I'd got back up off the floor from laughing at them. We reminded them that they're the well contractor and it's for them to provide what they need to test the water. It's like going to the restaurant and providing the chef with pots and pans to cook your dinner. Didn't seem very logical to me. But because they can't tell me how deep they need to go to hit good water, I don't know if I need a pump that's got a 60-foot head, 80-foot head, 100-foot head. And once I get that pump, I can't return it. So we've told them once you confirm the depth of the well, I will buy a pump. Yeah, it was a little bit, well, I was taking the piss, to be honest. So at the moment there's no further progress on the well. They've been told after we gave them advance to buy the pipes, they asked for another advance as they left unable to continue, which we said no, you'll get paid in full when you confirm the water quality is okay. And now it looks like we're in a state of limbo.
If you survive.
Padron peppers, where do you get these from, my love?
Well, I've got the seeds from the UK, and then I brought it here, and I tried to plant it, and look,
Yeah.
we got some fruits now.
So they're Padron peppers we bought in the UK, and we kept the seeds, smuggled them into the Philippines, and now we are harvesting fresh Padron peppers.
Yeah, let me take this off.
Very good. That's the 8th course of hollow blocks done. For the septic tank, we'll leave this now for a couple of days, let everything firm up, and then we'll get the roof formed out and all the rebar tied in, and then next week we'll pour the roof on this and the access hatch for the inspection and maintenance. I think I need to take a couple of blocks out, or I'm not sure, I've not got much experience with septic tanks. I don't know if I need to leave a gap between the two divisions at the top of the wall, or just leave an inspection hatch on both sides. Anyone got any ideas or thoughts, put them in the comments please. So that's it for now. Another update tomorrow, and maybe the well guys will come back. Who knows? Who knows?
We wish.
Like, share, all that stuff at the bottom, please, and speak to you later.